Hello, happy Meal Plan Monday. I am Stephanie Dreyer, the founder of stephaniedreyer.com and a plant-based meal planning expert where I help busy parents bring more ease and joy to their cooking and their meal times. I am here every Monday for Meal Plan Monday to share simple ideas and solutions for bringing more ease to your kitchen and your dinner table. Today, I am talking about one of my favorite things, and that's Trader Joe's. This is one of my staple store that I go to every week, and it is fantastic because it has so many plant-based products that make getting dinner on the table really quickly in less than 30 minutes. And I'm focusing today on the holidays and some very simple holiday hacks for getting some appetizers, desserts, and some side dishes together for all of your holiday parties, your potlucks, anything you're doing for the holidays. So I went to Trader Joe's. I'm there every Friday doing my weekly shopping, and I did a little bit of snooping around. I got their Fearless flyer this past week. Check it out. They've got some great new special for the holiday products out that I'm really excited about, and a lot of them are plant-based. So I'm going to take you through some really quick ideas for, I am really a fan of this idea called homemade-ish. I've kind of coined homemade-ish, where you're not making it totally from scratch, but you're taking some help from the store here and there with a product or two, and then you're pairing that with something you are making homemade so that it becomes homemade-ish. So I'm really excited about this concept, and I use Trader Joe's a lot as my go-to for helping me get a homemade-ish meal on the table. So I'm gonna just dive in because I've got a ton of ideas to show you that I'm really excited about. And I can only get through a couple, so I'm going to have more over at my website, stephaniedreyer.com, and you can go over there later today and get even more ideas for making your holidays really turnkey and easy when it comes to entertaining. So if you have any questions, I'm going to try to shoot over. Hi, Gail. Shoot out your questions, and I will try to answer them as I'm going along. So first things first, I'm going to dive into appetizers. So I was really excited, as I mentioned to you. I was looking at the Fearless flyer this past week that Trader Joe's sent, and it has some really great new products, or at least new to me that I haven't seen, that are vegan, that turn appetizers, just turn them out really easily because they're pretty much done for you. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is they have these crispy vegetable pouches, and basically it's puff pastry with vegetable in them. All you have to do is bake them. They're already done for you. And they also, and I'm thinking that would be yummy paired with their tempura cauliflower, and doing like a little spread like that with their carrot miso ginger dressing, which is something I think I've talked about a lot. I have a couple more. As I mentioned, Trader Joe's is my favorite store. I have a couple more videos and blogs on Trader Joe's hacks. So if you're into their dips and spreads, into dinner hacks, other salads, I turn salads into meals, I'll post the links to those videos as well in the notes here after the video so that you can check those out, because those have even more ideas. And this carrot miso ginger dressing is one of my favorites. So I do not have that here to show you. And like I said, I have more ideas I'm going to be sharing after. But what I did want to show you is, if you have not seen these are not special for the holidays, but I think they make a great holiday appetizer. They are jackfruit cakes. And I've tested these on my whole family. My kids even like them. Can't believe they're vegan. They are like crab cakes, basically. They're crabless cakes. And what I'm suggesting you do, they have a jarred artichoke, what is it called? Artichoke antipasto, and it has just artichokes, sunflower oil, some salt, garlic, vinegar, white onion vinegar. Really simple is to bake these and serve this as like a little sauce on the side or a little dollop on top, a little garnish, a little parsley or a little fresh herbs on top. And it's a beautiful, simple, elegant appetizer. I mean, you could even serve these on top of a bed of greens and have it as an appetizer for your meal or a side dish with your meal. So I wanted to profile those. I have a few other ideas that I'm going to share on the website, but that's number one appetizer for you. Another appetizer, this was a huge, huge hit last year, is an Antipasto tree. and I'm starting to show you an Antipasto Wreath. So Trader Joe's has a great assortment of, I just picked up a couple things, marinated veggies and stuff. They've got olives, all types of olives, artichoke hearts. Sometimes they have marinated mushrooms. I haven't seen those in a while. They've got sun-dried tomatoes. They've got an antipasto like medley that you can use as well. And so basically all you need, this is such a festive, easy appetizer, is to take each of your little antipasto pieces. I even used cherry tomatoes. I used fresh cucumbers. I'll post a picture on my website of what I did last year. I made a tree. I used all sorts of vegetables. And you use toothpicks. You can use plain toothpicks. I have a little bit of like colorful ones here. You can get those really festive ones with the like little curly kind of ribbon on the ends. You could do red, green, blue, silver, whatever to make it a little bit more festive. And you just take your antipasto and you skewer it onto the styrofoam here. This is just a styrofoam ring that I got at my local craft store. And what I do is I go around in a row with the same and like olives or artichokes or cherry tomatoes, whatever it is. And so it makes a pattern and it looks really colorful. And really you're just going around, I would just go around the outside and then you can serve it flat like this. And in the middle, I would put dips. And Trader Joe's has a million different little dips. You can serve crackers alongside of it. That's what I did for my tree, is I did all the veggies down and I did them in rows just down. And then what I did is I made little presents with cheese. I got some vegan Miyoko's cheese and I kind of squared it up into kind of like a box, so it looked like a present. And I rolled it in different nuts and herbs, so they were a little decorative. And then I had crackers along on the side. It was a huge hit. Again, I'll share this picture over on my website. But I just wanted to share how simple and easy that is. Give yourself a little bit of time to put it together, but otherwise you're not doing anything. This is like a great thing to have the kids do. You'd be working on one row and they can start doing the other row. So that's one of my favorite appetizers. I'm doing that for sure again. And then before I go over into dessert, because Trader Joe's has a ton of fun, easy vegan desserts or possibilities there, I wanted to show you a really quick side dish that you can make with just a bag of arugula and their apple cranberry quinoa salad. So I got this salad. It's literally just white and red quinoa, green apples, dried cranberries, and pecans with an apple cider vinaigrette. Toss the two together, add maybe some fresh apple or an extra dosing of pecans to just kind of give it like a little bit of a zhuzh feel, and you've got a really simple side salad. This would be really easy for a potluck, and I think a lot of people appreciate kind of a healthier dish at a potluck because everyone's bringing these really like heavy dishes a lot of the times and casseroles and things like that. I think people really appreciate kind of a lighter, fresher salad, and I think all of the colors and flavors in here are really great for the holidays. So I wanted to profile that. Trader Joe's has great little salads like this that you can turn into a bigger meal or dish just by adding more greens, fresh nuts, fresh produce and some nuts, and you've got, you know, something that's really fresh and delicious. So that's that. And then last but not least, we're going to talk about dessert. So Trader Joe's has several mixes, boxed mixes, that are vegan before you add the oil and the eggs. And this one is very special for the holidays, the gingerbread cake mix. Pumpkin mix is also only available. I'm holding on. I buy so many boxes of this because I never know when they're going to discontinue it for the year. My kids love this. And then brownie mix. This brownie mix becomes a great holiday dessert. They have, Trader Joe's has their peppermint little mini marshmallows for a little limited time. Those are vegan, you guys. They do not have any gelatin in it. You can make this brownie mix and add in the peppermint marshmallows, and you have a really festive peppermint brownie. But I wanted to tell you how easy it is. You're just adding, instead of the 2 eggs, in this case, eggs and butter. In this case, you're adding two eggs. And in this one, you're just adding eggs and water and vegetable oil. For the eggs, you can easily swap a flax egg or any kind of alternative egg that you want to use. My go-to for baking with these mixes is a flax egg, and it's 1 tablespoon of water with 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed with, and Trader Joe's sells that, with 2.5 tablespoons of water. You kind of whisk that together, let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes so it thickens up, it like becomes gelish. And then what I do is I mix the other ingredients together, the batter, the water, the oil, or in this case with the brownies, the butter. I mix that together, and then when my eggs are ready, I fold those in. So that kind of binds it all together. So it's a little bit different than how the box would have you do with a regular egg. It comes out beautifully, and you're adding extra you're adding flaxseed in there, which is extra protein and good stuff for your body. So it's even a little healthy. So I wanted to point out, you can make something with these. I add Enjoy Life chocolate chips to the pumpkin bread mix, and I make muffins. You could do cute little mini muffins. You could make your brownies with the peppermint marshmallows and have a really cute dessert plate going. And speaking of dessert plate, you can turn this mix as a cake mix, but you can actually make cookies with it as well. And there's instructions for that on the box. And so you could cut out little gingerbread men. And so you could supplement some of these semi-homemade-ish, right, homemade-ish baked goods with some store-bought stuff that Trader Joe's has. And so I wanted to show you what I put together here. Let me see if I can do this without tipping it over. It smells so good, by the way. So chocolate chip cookies. Trader Joe's has vegan chocolate chip and oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. They have, for the holidays, these cute little Christmas tree cookies. And I'm going to my parents' tree trimming party on Friday. I'm bringing all this stuff over. I have a little dessert platter. These are vegan, you guys. How cute are these? And then they have, let me show you the bag in the box so you can see. This is what everything looks like. This is what the package for the trees comes in. And then they have, this is for the oatmeal and regular chocolate chip cookies. And then they've got these Scandinavian tidings, no gelatin, they're vegan. I'm so excited, and they are so good, and they smell so good. They have got a Christmas tree in them, these stars, little like sugar plum drops. I'm dropping them over here, that are really super cute. And obviously, as you can see, it adds a little festivity to the cookie plate. So I wanted to show you how easy. I am not a baker. I hate baking. Maybe if I liked it more, I would be a better baker. It's not that I can't do it. I don't like the process of having to measure everything, and I'm afraid I'm gonna mess something up. It just seems like a lot of pressure and stress. So I love this idea of these mixes where I feel like I'm baking. There's something baking in my oven. My house smells like I've been cooking. And then supplementing it with some store-bought cookies like this and candy. I feel like that is a really happy medium, especially during the holidays when I cook a lot and I'm doing a lot of from scratch recipes for my main meal. For dessert, I'm happy to take help. And most people want to bring dessert, which is awesome, but if you're not sure how to cook vegan, it can be intimidating. So if you have people bring desserts and you're not sure if there's going to be a vegan option, this is a really easy way to make sure that there is. So wanted to share that with you. And that brings us to about our time. Let me see if we have any questions. No, we're all good. So like I said, I have some ideas also. If there's some beverage libation options, cocktails with some stuff that I saw on the Fearless flyer that I'm going to feature, as well as some other appetizers that I didn't get to today just because there's just not enough time to go through everything. So come over to the website, stephaniedryer.com, get those. And if you want more plant-based help, I have a free guide that you can download. It's the ultimate guide to plant-based meal planning. And you can get it free. It's got links to tons of recipes, resources, equipment, all sorts of good stuff. You can get that over at bit.ly/plant-based guide. And I will put the link over in the comments as well. I am so excited, as you can tell, that about Trader Joe's and the options that it just gives us to simplify the holidays. With so much to do, I love that I can go to my local store and get a few things to simplify things. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful and that you got a new tip or two. And if you did, please share it with someone you think would enjoy it. I am here every Monday, like I said earlier, at noon Pacific Standard Time. Next week, we are going to be talking about holiday planning, meal planning, as having a multiple household. I am a vegan, but my family is not. I have a vegetarian, and then I've got omnivores. And how do you plan a holiday spread that's going to please everyone and honor everyone's traditions and ground rules? It's all about ground rules, people. So anyways, I hope you'll join me for that. I'm going to share some tips there. And if you're not following me on Facebook or Instagram at VegMama, I would love to connect with you. It's been so great. Several of you have reached out and had questions about different things, and it's one of my favorite things is connecting with you. So if you haven't, please feel free to do that over on one of those channels. And thank you again so much for watching. I will see you next week. Bye.